As an adult, I'm burnt out. Okay, this motherfucker want to get married. This motherfucker want to get engaged. This motherfucker have children, so they got parties. And I'm like, all this costs money. You have to have outfits for all of these. All these cost money. And I'm just like, it's a celebration and I'm thankful. And this is the journey of life. But when in adulthood did they tell me all this shit? Like, where's the book? Where's the book so we can read? Where's the book like this is how life goes? Because right now, I think we failed. I feel like we failed. And this money hungry technology place where the people at the top is just striving to stay at the top, I wish you guys would crumble and fall. I wish all the Amazon workers that are not getting the right treatment, because this is modern day slavery, and that is why I refuse to support Amazon. I don't give a fuck how many little
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss.
I am the mother. I am in the heart of the universe. Throughout all of time, I have never suffered from such heat or exhaustion. I have endured for the last 1,000 years. Since that time, my natural connection points, my rivers, reservoirs, and internal waterways across all continents have been obstructed and are full of pollution. I cannot cleanse or recuperate. In December of 2023, I will start to rise and move and turn, sending this message out to all my children around the world. The storms, the earthquakes, the hurricanes, and the rise of the ocean will come. If the governments, the sultans, the princes, presidents, and kings of the world do not listen and act, in 2 years' time, only 30% of the earth will remain. I am the mother. I have always endured despite arrows being put in my eyes and in my body. I am not seeking to defend myself. I remain calm. But now, I must recuperate. There are 2 ways for me to heal. The first, I could take the law of nature into my own hands. This way, I will go in search of my medicine so I can cure my body, heal my energies, and all that I'm suffering from. There will be great changes upon the earth. You will feel me recovering. You will feel me moving. I will not do this to cause harm to you. It will mean I am recuperating my body. Or the second way. All my children will make the healing happen for me, so I will not need to do it myself. I will put my older children in charge of my recovery. They will go and search for my medicines, for my cure, so I can be healed and recuperate with their help. You, my children, must all be united and deliver what is needed for your older brothers so they can do the healing where I have been injured by you, my younger ones. Each one of the rulers of the world, of the governments of the world, must say, "Yes, Mother, I will stand with you. I will give my help to where you have been injured." I, your mother, have given you everything. When these changes start to happen, we will see whether you listen and act, or whether I, myself, will have to do what I must to recover the balance on Earth. If in just 6 months from now, by June 2024, you say, yes, we will provide what is needed, then my oldest children will be able to help cure my body. If this message is ignored, I will take the law of nature into my own hands, 1.5 years from that date. This is the message that the Mother has given, she who is in the heart of the world.
I look a mess. My cup of hot chocolate, equality with my messy shirt. Today is July 14, 2022, and a bitch feels like shit. Even talking now, my right, that's a lie. It's the left. Now I can't even blame it on sickness or just an average day of living my life because I never know what the fuck's going on. Bitch, I'm writing my paper like, what are we supposed to do? Like, as humans, what are we supposed to do? Because in my opinion, as I grow older, it's not to slave in a job that I absolutely hate. And I don't absolutely hate my job. Excuse me. I do enjoy the science of antibodies. I have a book right now, Principles of Biology, that I'm reading. So it's not like I'm not interested in learning, as I want to work for a company that cares about their employees. I want to work for a company that cares about the science, and I want to work for a company that cares about what the fuck they're producing. Like, not just be like, here's some numbers, here's some facts, let's put it on a paper and call it a day. Like, the fuck? And this is where we've came. It's just so much science. It's changing so quickly. Everybody wants to be the first of it. And I have to be honest, I'm helping children tutor in math, and even my brain is like, why the fuck are they learning this? There's something in art, and we put no resources in art because they don't want you to independently think. They don't put no resources in music, art, food, what else? Digital design at this point, because they don't want you to creatively think for yourself. Be your independent, unique self. That is the reason why they refuse to put money into art. Yes, it's expensive, but we'll have so many better people in society if we told these children, hey, do what you excel in. Society, we are failing. We are failing. We are failing because we choose to ignore a lot of problems. We are failing because, yes, we're voting people in, but in the end of the day, I'm like, did Russia or China put their toes into this election or not? Because that's my question. Is this fake news or real news? Because how as a society, we are just not improving. We're not. Science is moving, but science still failing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? We still can't even figure out COVID. How? Honestly, listening to, I'm not a social worker, I'm not a counselor, a bitch can barely regulate her emotions as it is, and to hear and see how we are failing, I'm telling you guys now, failing this recent generation. These people are depressed and they're trying their hardest because they are so smart. These motherfuckers, probably TikTok teaching these children everything. They're like, your trauma ain't my trauma, so stop putting your trauma on me. This is what I'm hearing from children these days. Your trauma ain't my trauma, so stop putting your trauma on me, aka parents. Fix yourself. And that's what we're not doing before having children. We're not fixing our underlying issues of, wait, my mother and father did not protect me. My mother and father did not have the best upbringing. Therefore, they did not know how to raise me better unless they did the self-work, self-healing. And they're like, I'm going to give this child the unconditional love, not ass whooping, not taking everything off the motherfucker. Like, it is so horrible, honestly, to hear a girl tell me my mother that is born American, her mother took her door away from her. And I'm like, that is such a Caribbean thing to hear. Probably a black, I don't know. I was raised in a Caribbean household. But to take a door, like, why the fuck are you taking everything from a little child? Like, take it, especially if so many people have, I want to just say ADHD. At this point, what the fuck is ADHD? Because everybody under the sun has ADHD at this point. But learning, the more you take, you're going to have these children resent you. And we're resenting. At the end of the day, we're resenting, and it's gonna take so much time to heal. It is so unhealthy if you and your child are arguing every fucking day. The stress level of these children, and then you wonder why we die so early. I'm spinning everywhere. You wonder why we die so early. Like, the stress level is to the roof. We shouldn't be automatically knowing how to respond with violence, anger. That should not be our automatic response. And that is what they're teaching us. That is what we observe. And it is detrimental to our health. It is detrimental to our health. It is detrimental to our health. And it's one of them things where they don't want to fix the health problem. They don't want to fix the mental health problem, because it's honestly, it starts up here. You start with changing your mind. You change your thought process. You change the way you think. Excuse me, I'm just burping all over the goddamn place. You change the way you think, and through that, you change, in my opinion, you change your cells. The way you talk to your body, then change your cells. This right now, this thing is, half the time I'm like, it's not fully, and this might be, it's not like a detachment, but there's so many cells, so many microorganisms that are just in my hand, that's being able to keep this hand moving and functioning. I have nothing but ultimate respect for my body. And that is where it's like, I can't drink alcohol. I'm not putting that toxic in my body, because it messes with the mind, it messes with my cells, and at the end of the day, a bitch don't want to die like that. I'd rather drink water. Like my grandmother always said, bitch, you ain't hungry. Drink. She never called me a bitch, so let me just be honest. But you're not hungry. Drink water. There was a night where I'm like, I want to eat something. And I'm like, you're not hungry. I had to tell myself, you are not hungry. You just need to drink some water and go to fucking bed. The end. But what I'm saying is, we can take care of ourselves. We do need more people, but it starts with us. It starts with us understanding our body. How can I make myself better? By making more money, or making enough to live comfortably. You don't need to be a billionaire. You don't even need to be all that money that people showing, because these motherfuckers unhappy. And the number one person that still haunts me to this day is Kate Spade. I question it so fucking much, how you could leave your daughter. So fucking much how you could leave your daughter. So this is when I'm like, money don't mean a motherfucker. Look at Kanye and Kim. Them two have all them children and they still can't figure it out. And I'm like, you guys are fucking up these children mental health. Mental health. Mental fucking health. Because look at their aunt, Chloe, that still can't find her love in herself. She was one of the realest ones till all these people got into her head and made her be who she is. That is my opinion. All these people got into your head and they made you the person you are now. Because, honey, you need a therapist just like the rest of us. We all need to go find us a therapist. A therapist to me is a nosy best friend. So, can I be honest? I've been telling this, I'm like, the line is kind of bad. I've been telling my family this for a little bit. Adulting is hard. Adulting is the hardest thing I have ever witnessed in my life. Adulting is so hard. And adulting goes to, no offense, and then as you get older and they're like, oh, then you have to, like when you're like a child, you used to love going to parties. And honestly, I'm seeing even my manager where she's like, there's so many birthday parties and she's burnt out, and then you have to buy gifts for all these kids. As an adult, I'm burnt out. Okay, this motherfucker want to get married. This motherfucker want to get engaged. This motherfucker have children, so they got parties. And I'm like, all this costs money. You have to have outfits for all of these. All these cost money. And I'm just like, it's a celebration and I'm thankful. And this is the journey of life. But when in adulthood did they tell me all this shit? Like, where's the book? Where's the book so we can read? Where's the book like, this is how life goes? Because right now, I think we failed. I feel like we failed. And this money-hungry technology place where the people at the top is just striving to stay at the top, I wish you guys would crumble and fall. I wish all the Amazon workers that are not getting the right treatment, because this is modern day slavery, and that is why I refuse to support Amazon. I don't give a fuck how many little Why not education things that you do offer and things like that? Give these people longer breaks. Tell Amazon customers they can fucking wait because you can, because you fucking can. In my opinion, you can wait. You were waiting then, you can wait now. Take your time. Take your time. And this is why this generation thinks everything is to come to them like that. And then we're having difficulties with them. You guys want Amazon package right in front of your door by the time you hit click. And then you complain to your children because they can't have what they want in a snap of a button. Take your time. Amazon is taking away customer care and customer service by having self-checkout and self-pay. Why? The goods and service and exchanging is what makes us a human being. We're not robots. Again, we are not robots. Like, I know soon you guys want to use some nanotechnology and all type of technology to turn us into something. Why are we trying to live on a planet that's dying? Why are you guys trying to extend human life on a planet that is fucking dying that we refuse to fucking take care of? Why? I cannot understand why. I asked Jesus Christ all the day. I'm like, okay, so technically